Hey everyone, this is Daryl Christopher coming at you from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And I'm just about to begin shooting video 5 in the What's in the Toy Collection box. So this is box number 5. And this is take 2. I actually filmed this earlier. It came out perfectly, but I had too much going on in my computer and it froze and I lost the file. So it was very tragic, but hey, that's okay. I can shoot it again, and I don't mind doing it for you. I mean, I do this for the fellow collectors who also like to see what other people are collecting, and I do this for the people who are bored at work and willing to watch anything and stumbled across my video and are looking to be entertained to get through a boring shift when all they have is the internet. So let's get down to it and let's see what I have. Here we have a Clone Trooper from the Vintage Collection. Here we have a special action figure set with the Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, and the Death Squad Commander. Here we have another duplicate, Senate Guard from the Vintage Collection. Here we have a special action figure set. We have Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing pilot outfit, Ben Kenobi in his Tatooine style poncho cloak, I guess you could say, Han Solo in his classic Episode 4 gear. Next up I have another special action figure set. I have 21B, the medical droid. I have Leia in her Hoth outfit. And I have the Rebel Commander. Very cool. Here from the Vintage Collection, I have the Rebel Commando. Very cool. Ready to do battle on Endor for saving the galaxy. Here we have C-3PO from the Saga Legends, and he's in his chair about to unleash some magic on the Ewoks. So very cool. Here from the Vintage Collection we have Logray, who was the Ewok medicine man. Very cool. Next up, also from the Vintage Collection, we have Boba Fett. This is a beautiful figure. This actually looks better than what originally came out during the 70s and 80s, so very cool stuff. Here from the Vintage Collection, we have the Super Battle Droid. Oh. One of the best design troopers of them all is the Snow Trooper. I can't get enough of these. I love them. So this one is from the Saga Legends. Great, great figure. Also from the Saga Legends, I have the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. Very cool. Here from the Vintage Collection, I have Luke Skywalker in his Bespin fatigues. Pretty good figure. Here we have everyone's favorite reptilian bounty hunter, Bossk. This is a great figure. Looks way better than the original. The original is rather plain, so very cool stuff. Oh. From Captain America, we have Crossbones, the utterly ruthless henchman of the Red Skull. Very cool. Here's a sinister looking droid. It's a bounty hunter, and his name is Forlong. He is also from the Vintage Collection. Here from Captain America, we have everyone's favorite hate monger, the Red Skull, who is trying to bring about his own version of the Fourth Reich and always causing trouble for people. He's the hater that's going to hate the most out of them all. Here we have Phase 1 Clone Trooper from the Sega Legends. Another duplicate, we have Jango Fett, also from the Vintage Collection. Here we have probably the most awesome bounty hunter, Dengar, from the Vintage Collection. This is a beautiful figure. He looks like he had a rough experience in life, that's for sure, to have to wear that. Here from the Vintage Collection, we have R2-D2 with his added extension so that he could serve drinks aboard Jabba the Hutt's sail barge. Very cool. From the Saga Legends, we have a very good figure here. This is Boba Fett, and great looking figure and absolutely beautiful. I love it. Here, this is a little more rare. We have the silver foil version of the Han Solo Echo Base outfit from the Vintage Collection. Another duplicate, we have a Saga Legends 501st Legion Trooper. Here we have a Sand Trooper from the Vintage Collection. The only thing that I don't like about this figure is that they didn't take the time to color the shoulder patch orange from all of that. Like, he just doesn't fit. Like, they could have taken 5 seconds to just paint it or put it in a different color. Why? I don't know, but that's the way this figure came out. Here from the Saga Legends, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Next up from the Vintage Collection, we have Weequay, the Skiff Master, who served Jabba the Hutt. Here we have everyone's favorite Ewok, Wicket, from the Vintage Collection. Here we have a guy that just didn't make it, Dak, who you remember from Empire Strikes Back and the Family Guy parody Something Something Dark Side. He didn't last very long in the Battle of Hoth, that's for sure. And he certainly let Luke down by dying. Making more work for him, but that's okay, Jedis don't mind that. Here we have Greedo from the Saga Legends. Here we have Darth Vader. Can never get enough Darth Vader from the Saga Legends collection. Here we have Anakin Skywalker when he was a Padawan in Attack of the Clones in his peasant disguise. He's kind of got the poncho going on, and I guess people didn't think to look at his hair to say, hey, he might be a Padawan. I don't know. Here from the Vintage Collection, we have General Grievous. Here from the Saga Legends, we have Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing gear. From the Saga Legends, we have Princess Leia in her Boushh bounty hunter disguise when she went into Jabba's palace and pretend to sell off the bounty for Chewbacca. That was her. Before the armor, before the losing of the limbs, before the not taking the warning that Obi-Wan had the high ground, this was Darth Vader when he first became Darth Vader. And no more Anakin. Sad to lose him to the dark side. At least in the end, though, in Return of the Jedi, he turned things around. Here's another duplicate. We have the Battle Droid 2-pack from the Sega Legends. This is a great figure from the Vintage Collection. We have Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! It's a trap! So there he is, and looks great. Here's an amazing figure we have here. This is the McQuarrie Concept Chewbacca. He looks nothing like the Chewbacca we came to know and love, but that was it. That was how he was originally conceived, and it's pretty amazing that they went from this to the Chewbacca that we know in the movies. So very cool. Here we have the silver foil for the Magna Guard. These guys look cool, but they didn't do very much in the movies, and their weapons certainly sucked. I mean, they seemed highly ineffective against everybody they were used against, and it's a complete waste of time. But anyways, great figure. Ah, here's one for you. Now this is the way Cybermen should look. I really don't like the new school modern Doctor Who Cybermen. For some reason the design just bothers me. This was the pinnacle of the Cyberman design. Look at that. Like, he looks like he's gonna cause trouble, and he looks more like, I don't know, just things were better back in the day, I guess. Here's one of my favorite Jedi, Kit Fisto, from the Vintage Collection. This guy, I think they were just running out of names for his character, but you remember him from Jabba's Palace. This is Woof. Yeah, they named him that, like the way a dog sounds. Pretty sad. Ah, here's one that's absolutely amazing. I love McQuarrie and his concept art, and this is the McQuarrie concept figures for Yoda, who looks awful lot less like Albert Einstein. And then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi here, and he's bald. Nothing like Alec Guinness, so wow. And his robes are far more Japanese, I guess you could say, than rustic. So very interesting. Here from the Vintage Collection, we have the Episode 2 Padme Amidala. She looks great. This is when she was disguised as a peasant to get back to Naboo with Anakin. Very cool. Here from the Saga Legends, we have Yoda. Very cool. From the Vintage Collection, we have everyone's favorite clone trooper, Commander Cody. Very cool. I really like this outfit on him here. Oh, I've always been in love with Natalie Portman. So, whoa. So here, from the Legacy Collection, is one of Queen Amidala's outfits for Padme. We have her outfit that you saw at the end of Attack of the Clones, the Senator of Naboo. And then we have her with child outfit from Revenge of the Sith, and I think she was buried in that outfit too. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, Padme, right on. Here we have Princess Leia from the Vintage Collection in her Hoth outfit. Next up, we have also from the Vintage Collection, we have the Luke Skywalker Endor capture figure. He doesn't look an awful lot like Mark Hamill in here. He looks more like Peter O'Toole, so not a good mold. I'm very disappointed with this one. From the vintage collection, we have a Gamorrean Guard. These are kind of like the alien version of like bikers. They seem like they should be on bikes and riding motorcycles and running drugs like the Sons of Anarchy or something. But that's your Gamorrean Guard. They were the ones at Jabba's palace, and they're a big hunk of plastic and they look the part, that's for sure. Here we have the silver foil from the vintage collection. We have Darth Sidious, and boy, does he look mean and awful here. Like, he's just not the guy to mess with unless you're Mace Windu. And if Anakin didn't step in, it would have been Mace Windu taking him down. So, say hello to my little green friend, your pitiful band of rebels. I don't know. Here's one from the Power of the Force collection. Everyone's favorite aunt. I mean, if she and Uncle Owen weren't shot by the stormtroopers and left skeletons with charred flesh, I mean, I think everyone would be wanting to go over to Luke's for blue milk. So there she is, Aunt Beru. Here from the Saga Legends, we have a Shock Trooper. Very cool figure. Here from the Saga Legends, we have Zuckuss the Bounty Hunter from Empire Strikes Back. I think with this figure, they just ran out of ideas as to what figures they could have. I have no idea why this guy was worthy of becoming an action figure, but yes, from the vintage collection, the Cloud Car Pilot. Like, seriously? Really? You need him to be part of the action figure universe? Are kids going to be beating down the door saying, hey, we want this Cloud Car Pilot to be part of our action figure collection? Like, really? Really? I don't know. Here from the vintage collection, we have the Rebel Fleet Trooper. Very cool.